Still Mills, what's the dizzle, man? Peep motherfucking game, bro. I just watched a video on Counterpunch Boxing, and he was talking about Tyson Fury and how it was a clip of Frank Warren saying the contracts haven't been signed with Tyson Fury because he doesn't like what's in the contracts as far as guarantees and money and all that. But listen, man, these cats are Spartans, you dig what I'm saying? They go in the ring, they deserve to be properly compensated. I get that. I get it. But don't you dare sit in front of Eddie Hearn talking about, I'm a Spartan, he's a businessman. I don't care about the money, and you not signing a contract based because you don't like the money that's there. You could retire in one fight. You could retire with Deontay Wilder money, the money you made with that. But with this money you're gonna make with Anthony Joshua, you're gonna retire. You can retire off of one fight with Anthony. Like I don't feel like doing this again. This is allegedly about to be one of the biggest fights in boxing history. It's damn sure gonna be the biggest fight in British boxing history. This ain't no chump change, my G. Like, shit crazy, right? Like, people getting the pricing yourself out is just something that I just won't understand, man. I get you want as much money as you can possibly make. I understand it. I do. But it gets to a point where it's like, all right, bro, like, now are you being greedy? This seems to be, this looks like it's being, it's greedy. It's all, a lot of this shit is spawned out of greed. A lot of this shit is just simply being, I want more, 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 I want more. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it'll get to a point eventually where it's like, are you worth the aggravation? Why should I pay you this much? I don't think you're worth that much. I take issue with that, man, where it's not about, it's just about getting the most bang for your buck, which is understandable. You dig? Y'all play this is a brutal and unforgiving sport, man, but it's also like, all right, man, now it does look like you're trying to overprice yourself. It does, and it's not cool. There's no way you cannot, like I said, I stay out of people's pockets. I do. That's not my place. I ain't spending none of that money, and it's just not the thing to do, to just be counting a man's pockets. That's just not what's up. But bruh, you don't like the numbers? They ran the numbers down just, what, a month ago? They ran them numbers down, and them numbers was fuego. You don't like the numbers, bro. Like, is it the numbers? Is it the numbers, or is it something else? Is it the numbers, or is it something else? Because I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking a little like, yo, bro, like, I don't know. You looking a little shaky right now, Fury. Like, I don't know. I don't like what I'm seeing, my man. Is it the numbers for real? Is it the numbers, or is it something else? Is it a 6'6" legitimate threat that, yo, I real life gotta go out and fight this dude? Is it the numbers, or is it a official unified champion in his prime that continues to get better every fight? Is it the numbers, or is it that stiff robot or whatever that don't all of a sudden look so stiff no more, throwing step back right hands? Is it the numbers? I'm just not convinced that. I'm not solely convinced that it's numbers. I'm not solely convinced that it's no. It has to be something else. It has to be. You dig? We ain't even really been hearing from Joshua like that, man. He seems to have he's focused. He's locked in. He's in the gym going to work, developing a game plan. Is it the numbers or is it something else, my G? It's all good if it's something else. That's logical, man. Now, you don't think Anthony Joshua is nervous? You don't think that he's like, yo, it's that he has that slight doubt in his head that, man, like, this dude is a legitimate threat. I could lose this fight. I could lose this fight, and everybody would have something to say about me losing this fight, despite the fact that I lost to my contemporary. Anthony Joshua is nervous too. The difference is, like, I don't know, man. Joshua's demeanor is always a lot more cool, calm, and collective. Like, alright, even, you know, when Dillian White was talking greasy to him in the face-off, man, he was like, okay, even after the face-off, he extended his hand to him. Like, come on, man. For real? Alright, I'll see you in the ring. So despite all the shit you talking about him and how you gonna do him and temple shot or the check left hook and knock him out cold and all that, to his promoter, what, you know, is it you trying to convince yourself, or is it really the money you not feeling? Because I just can't believe for a second that you, especially if it, you know, they saying it's a 50-50 split, I just can't believe that it would be the money, with the amount of money that this fight is about to generate, on top of, you know, the guaranteed amount in your contracts and just, you know, pay-per-view buys and live gates and all that. I'm not solely convinced that is strictly the numbers. And I hate to say that, because I'm looking at you like, you know, you supposed to be the Gypsy King, man. You don't strike me as a dude who is nervous. And it's even more goofy because you say you don't care about the money. You're a warrior. You're a Spartan. So what is it, my man? Because this kind of look like, you know, this kind of fits the description of somebody that's getting a tad bit rattled. You're not getting rattled, are you? Not over a stiff robot, are we? Nah. Is that what this is, man? The stiff robot? I just know the stiff robot ain't got you shook. I know that. I know that. That's what Kobe told Kyrie. I know that. You know, rest in peace to go, Kobe. I know that. Just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. This shit ain't no good, bro. That shit is no good. Sign that contract, bro. I mean, man, you got 2 fights. It's gonna be a 2-fight deal. It's gonna be a 2-fight deal. But I mean, just even with the Klitschko fight, everybody was talking about how you got discouraged and all that. It wasn't really that you had to live up to the hype of who it is that you are, your stature in the division. You have to carry the mantle now. You just dethroned a man who was reigning king for 10 plus years, undefeated, and here you come, crash him. Now the torch is yours. And with you going stagnant, you've allowed an Anthony Joshua to come into play and a Deontay Wilder and put you on the back burner, because people completely forgot about you. So now here you are again, you know what I'm saying? You've clawed your way back into prestige in the division, and now you talking about some goddamn numbers. Is them sparring sessions coming back into play again? Like, yo, man, this kid is tough. And he wasn't developed. He was green. He was green. And I'm saying, man, I'm saying, I'm not completely convinced that it's the numbers in the contract that you're worried about with a 50-50 split. Nah, Brody. Nah. I think, you know, with the interview you did with Eddie Hearn, is you really trying to hype yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Before a nigga get in a fight, he gotta go take a few shots, get that liquid courage in his system. Some niggas, before they slide through a neighborhood, or the spray, the Swiss cheese that shit up, they gotta hit the stick. They gotta, that wet because they can't do it in their sober state of mind? Is that what this is looking like, man? Because, man, I'm not too sure, my man. It's looking a little shaky with you. Is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. My dude. Oh man, you will be all right, man. You got the skill set to make that fight very much so a headache for Anthony Joshua. You have the skill set to beat Anthony Joshua. Go in there and do it. Go in there and do it. I'm sorry, but I'm not convinced that it's the money. I'm not convinced that it's the money, man. I'm not convinced it's just the money. I'm at a point where I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that it's a little bit more nerves, or it could just be the money. You realize the threat that you have in front of you, so you want to be overly compensated. You want them to completely bend over backwards for you and cater to you. It could be that as well. It could be. I don't think you know scary ass dude. I don't. You be going into niggas' hoods and dethroning them, man. You came to America twice in Fort Wilder. You went to Germany and, you know what I'm saying, dethroned Klitschko. I don't think you scared. Yeah, I would never say that you're scared. I will say you nervous though, because I ain't convinced about no motherfucking numbers, bro. That shit just ain't sitting well with me. I don't believe that for 1 minute. I don't believe that for 1 minute. I think you realize, man, all right, cool. We realize about to get in the ring is finally coming into fruition, and this kid that I saw in the beginning is a lot better than what he was when he came to my camp and sparred, and was green, fresh out the amateurs. Eesh. Man, so I think all the extra shit you doing, all the extras you set up, you overselling the shit is kind of you trying to cope with, find some sort of comfort in an uncomfortable situation. I think that's what it is, man. I do. I real life do, man. So I don't know, homie. Let's get in the ring and run that, man. Them numbers is good. You gonna be alright. Peace.